I have a disease called Acanthameoba Keratitis. I became infected with a parasite back in late October of 2006. I became infected from a contact lens solution that compromised their formula by weakening the solution, creating less of an antibacterial agent, and the amoeba was able to get into my cornea. Acanthamoeba is a microscopic amoeba that you can find in your water, your soil, in the air. It doesn't usually affect most people unless they have a compromised immune system or a situation arises like mine with contact lenses. Once you become infected, it's a very, very difficult disease to get rid of. It's very, very difficult to diagnose. It's most always misdiagnosed as ocular herpes, as in my case. When I got this, I went to about 7 different specialists trying to get some sort of relief. Unfortunately, none of them took a smear of my eye, nor did they view my eye under a confocal microscope to see the amoeba. So I was misdiagnosed and treated for an entire year with ocular herpes until I desperately was in need of a cornea transplant. At that time I had a cornea transplant. When the pathology report came back, it showed the amoeba, and luckily if that hadn't have been performed, they still probably wouldn't have known that I had this. They were able to start me on eye medications that would hopefully get rid of the infection. The amoeba has 2 stages. It stays in a hibernation stage where it's impenetratable with eye drops. So you have to wait for it to come out and feed on your cornea, basically, to kill it. So you're taking sometimes up to 6, 7 different types of eye drops, sometimes hourly, for an entire year in order to try and catch these amoebas while they're feeding, to kill them. And it also can be fatal if it gets to the back of your eye and travels into your brain. Then it's really nothing they can do about it, and it's fatal. Anyway, I was waiting for my second cornea transplant when I found out that the aqueous solution of my eye, the canal that it flows through, is so badly scarred from all of these drops that I've been taking in my eye that it's no longer producing the solution for my eye, which is kind of what keeps your eye spongy and keeps it full. So my eye is slowly dying and shrinking. So now I'm in need of a eye removal and a prosthetic eye placed in place of it. And due to the fact that I've lost my medical insurance and it's a pre-existing, I don't qualify for Medi-Cal, and I really have no ability to fund this. I haven't been able to work or paint since I got the infection. It's completely debilitating. The symptoms and the pain from the infection is unbearable. I basically lived in the dark, the complete dark, for 2 months when I first got the infection. I mean, just to open up the refrigerator door, the light inside was just excruciating. So it basically debilitates you completely. It changes your entire life. And it wasn't for the organization I Help People See that's been helping to fund all of my eye medication. I don't know what I would have done. They've been emotionally supportive, and they've done so much for me through this entire ordeal that I would have been completely lost without them. And God knows what I would have done, because I wouldn't have had the funds to pay for the drops that can run close to $1,000 a month. So I would like to thank them, and any help I get from them is extremely appreciated. And I hope I can get this surgery, and I hope that will be the end of this amoeba in my life. Thank you.